Well, what a way to kill a Smackdown here with Kofi Kingston making his way out here for a World Heavyweight Championship #1 contendership match up against Sami Zayn here in the opening match of Smackdown. Obviously, Xavier was unable last week to get an IC title shot, losing to Dolph Ziggler in an incredible matchup at the start of Smackdown last week. Let's see if Kofi Kingston can fare better against Sami Zayn here tonight. Obviously, Kofi Kingston, former world champion here in WWE, winning the WWE title a long while ago now, but Sami Zayn has never reached that peak. Sami Zayn obviously having a history with the bloodline, looking to get past that though and move on and make himself a bigger star than he's ever been here in WWE, prove to the world that Sami Zayn, the underdog from the underground, can be a main champion here in WWE. Let's get this matchup underway and see who's going to go forward to Backlash to fight for the World Heavyweight Championship. So the crowd here behind Kofi looking to restart Kofi Mania here. Well, very early on, because it's just before Backlash, but why not get it started early? Sami Zayn and Kofi Kingston now. Sami Zayn looking for a super kick early on in this matchup here. And Kofi reversed it by Sami Zayn. Both men getting the better of each other there. Both men looking for big maneuvers early on. I don't blame them. This is a big match. Possibly the biggest match in Sami Zayn's career here in WWE. And Kofi Kingston drops the body slasher across Sami Zayn early in this one. I need to get just get control of this matchup early on in this match. It's Kofi now drops him down on the back of his neck into the pinfall here, and only able to get the 1 count here against Sami Zayn. And Sami now fights back with an uppercut there, impressive uppercut there by Sami Zayn. And now Sami looking to go big here, hoists him up, lifts him up and drops him down. Incredible maneuver there by Zayn, getting the 2 count in this matchup. Zayn now firmly in control of this one. Zayn, Kofi over the top. Kofi thinking drop kick. Sami Zayn reverse though. Now Zayn thinking exploder. Kofi off the ropes now. Kofi for a crossbody, but Zayn gets a reversal now. Jumping neckbreaker, gets control of this matchup once again. And Kofi fired up here, floats over, DDT. Both men trading maneuvers there, back and forth. It's Kofi now looking for a flapjack kick to Zayn and gets it. Kofi now fired up. Kofi looking to get control of this one, looking for a huge chop here, but Zayn fires back with one of his own. Zayn an incredible combination strike there in the corner. Zayn now thinking to launch himself off the ropes into a torpedo DDT. Zayn now puts the finger up, but not in acknowledgement of Roman Reigns perhaps there. Just probably just mocking Roman Reigns there, just to get in the mindset. We're not seeing Reigns yet here on Smackdown, but Reigns is drafted to Smackdown, so perhaps Zayn will be paying close. Kofi here with the amount of punches there, but what I was trying to say there is Reigns will be paying close attention to Sami Zayn here in this matchup. It's Kofi now looking for a leg drop across the ropes there, drops him down. It's Kofi now. There's the crowd involved here. Kofi fired up there. Kofi looking to go to the top. Kofi looking for something bigger. Kofi not thinking a leg drop, but Sami Zayn out the way here, and Kofi won't hit hard there. Kofi feeling the effects of that one. We'll feel that one in the morning. As now Zayn drops him down in the back of his neck. And now Zayn into the mounted punches here. As I mentioned, this matchup will go for as a Backlash to face off will fight for the World Heavyweight Championship here. As a mission local driver delivered by Sami Zayn here. 1, 2, Kofi out at 2.5. And Kofi now looking to get back into this one. Kofi sets an opportunity here. Kofi off the ropes looking for the boom drop here. Will he be able to get it? Yes, he does. And Kofi now thinking about putting this one away early here. Kofi now telling Zayn to bring it. Kofi looking at trouble in paradise, but Zayn out the way. Super kick by Zayn. And Sami Zayn now into the corner here. Kofi fights out. Kofi now, Zayn reversal. Zayn now springboard, looking for another torpedo DDT. This has been an incredible match so far. Zayn now just raking on the nose here. When it's in a 5 count and the referee, and Zayn fired up here. Zayn now with a huge chop to Kofi. Kofi now launched into the corner. And now Sami Zayn thinking a DDT through the ring post. He hits this match. It could be on his way to being over here. Sami Zayn hits that impressive maneuver, and Zayn once again mocking the bloodline and the tribal chief there. Maybe not as something Sami Zayn wants to do, but Sami Zayn clearly still sending a message to the bloodline that they made a mistake kicking him out of the faction and kicking him out of the family. But Sami Zayn now is thinking about putting this one away here. Zayn now is thinking there, Sami Zayn. Bit of an insecurity there by Kofi. Kofi now. Kofi runs in. Trouble in paradise. Into the pinfall. To head for the backlash. Zayn out at 2 3/4. And Kofi cannot believe it. Kofi thought that match was over. Sami Zayn just keeps on fighting. It's Kofi now thinking, springboard crossbody gets it. It's Kofi now, what's he thinking now? Kofi launching Zayn over the top here. I don't know what Kofi's thinking here. Kofi thinking for the trust fall, and connects with it. And I'm firing up the crowd here. It's Kofi with a body splash on the outside to Zayn. Kofi needs to get this match back in the ring though. So count out does no favours to neither man. Zayn now feeling the effects to his chest there. However, Zayn dragging the arm down into the mat. And Zayn now back into the ground and pounder on Kofi. Sami Zayn now. Sami Zayn off the ropes, looking for a huge super kick, but Kofi with a reversal here. Kofi dragon school. Kofi now rolls a leg drop across the neck. And Sami Zayn. Kofi fired up here. Kofi now looking for a huge punch in the corner, but Sami Zayn out there. Sami Zayn now a huge hurricane runner there, taking down Kofi Kingston. It's Kofi now. As Sami Zayn thinking that Sami Zayn possibly thinking about going big himself here. Sami Zayn sending Kofi to the outside. And Sami Zayn now, if Kofi is hit with a suicide dive, Kofi's back is going to go flying into that announce table. Neck was spurred up beginning at the end of this matchup for Kofi Kingston. Kofi now, Sami Zayn launching himself, and there we go, the whiplash effect at the neck as well. It's something you want to avoid, but Kofi Kingston somehow fighting through the pain here, getting himself up, but I'm not sure how much fight Kofi Kingston has left in this one. As Sami Zayn runs in, and Kofi Kingston out of the way. Kofi now, what's she saying, is at the corner. Kofi now, what's he thinking here? Kofi, and Sami Zayn, a boot to the face there, a huge kick, and now again making trouble in paradise, but Zayn out of the way for a second time. Zayn, impressive reflexes there. Sami Zayn runs in, and he's raining down the punches here to the face of Kofi. Not Zayn might be thinking he'll leave a kick, but clearly it's about something else, and maybe setting up him in the future with a huge boot across the face there. And now Kofi to the outside himself. Kofi stays on the outside. Sami Zayn thinking Aztec press, impressive maneuver there. Both men tearing down the house here for the starting matchup of Smackdown. Both men leaving everything they have in this ring to head forward to back. Zayn is busted open in this one. Zayn cannot be in the greatest way here. Sami Zayn again, Kofi drop kick down. Kofi now to the top. Kofi now to launch himself, but Zayn out of the way. Zayn now. What's he thinking here? Zayn once again looking for this impressive maneuver. Sami Zayn hoists him up and drops him down. Sami now. What is Sami thinking? The blood pouring from Sami Zayn's face. Sami Zayn thinking, Mission Walker driver into the pinfall for another time. Is it going to be it? Kofi finds a way out. Kofi will keep on fighting. Kofi Sami Zayn is realising here. Kofi now looking to build up looking to get into this one here. Kofi now. He's thinking, SOS, but Zayn slips out behind, drops him down in the back of his neck. And sent to the face though. This matchup has gone on longer than I anticipated it would do. I thought this matchup was over earlier in the matchup. And Kofi hit Triple in Paradise, but Kofi's been unsuccessful to hit it for a second time. That has been a main downfall for Kofi as he drops on his face here. Now Sami Zayn firing himself up here. Zayn picking up Kofi now. Sami Zayn pushes him into the corner. Lines it up. Sami Zayn. Head over kick. And now Zayn picking up Kofi. Sami Zayn thinking about putting this one away, looking for a blue thunderbomb for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn picks up the win here and will be heading to Backlash to fight for the World Heavyweight Championship. It won't be a great match. Obviously his opponent will be, okay, this is going to be a great match. It's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura. It's going to be a running back of what happened all those years ago at Nakamura's debut down on NXT. Zayn v Nakamura once again, this time for a championship at Backlash. What a matchup that's going to be. Let's get into our next match here on Smackdown and find out one of the tag teams going forward to Backlash to fight for the championships. And well, after that incredible matchup between Kofi and Sami Zayn, we now have Alpha Academy out here. And one of these two teams we're about to see in action will be going forward to Backlash to fight a Raw tag team for the undisputed tag team championships. Obviously, we don't know who Raw have selected. That will be kept a secret. But let's get this matchup underway and see if Alpha Academy, Chad Gable and Otis have what it takes to defeat their opponents here tonight. Let's find out who they're going to be taking on. And well, it seems that the Alpha Academy are going to be taking on Imperium here. Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser, possibly what's down to the ring here by the Ring General Gunther, as you can see there. This is going to be an incredible match with some great in-ring wrestlers here going in for this one, but Imperium might just have what it takes to get this matchup won. You've got to imagine that with Gunther at ringside as well, Vinci and Kaiser going to leave it all out in that ring to not disappoint the Ring General. Let's get this matchup underway and see which of these two teams are going to be heading to Backlash. The crowd here chanting for Gable here. Vinci starting off for Imperium. Gable starting. Gable here telling the crowd to shoosh. As now it slips behind Vinci here. And telling Vinci to bring it. And Vinci with a huge chop. Obviously learning from one of the best in the business at delivering a chop in Gunther. Giovanni Vinci not taking too kindly here to the shushes here as Gable now has been chopped here. Chopped and chopped again. This is vicious on Vinci. As Gable now and tagging Otis here to take a breather here. That's not Gable. Otis. And a big boot by Gable here. As Otis is now in the ring here. As Vinci now knows what to deal with the strength and the size of Otis here. As Otis now is just deadlift squatting in a suplex position. Giovanni Vinci. And Otis fired up, as you can tell. Otis looking for spinning back over. That would have been an impressive manoeuvre by Otis, but Vinci out of the way. Vinci now lifted up. Vinci sits behind into the roll up here. And almost got the matchup won for Imperium. As Vinci now runs in drop kick. And Vinci another chop. Vinci now looking to just deliver these elbows to the back of Otis here. Now stomp to the midsection. He's digging it in deep here. Just draining the air out of Otis. Now looking to just boot him in the face. Now Imperium have got to respect Alpha Academy in a way. You've got to imagine that they respect the level of competition they have here for this opportunity. With Kaiser into the ring for the first time in this match. Gets to see what he's made of in this one. It's Kaiser now with a Russian leg sweep to Otis. So it's now, I was thinking about making a tag there. And Kaiser now looking in the submission here. To Otis, sorry, and Chad Gable possibly coming in to break it up. Yes, he is. Now sunk to the back of the head though for his troubles, and now Kaiser just sending the face of Otis into the mat. And Kaiser now is taking a second to bask. Kaiser into the amount of punches now on Otis. But for a second he would have made a mistake there, taking too long, but Otis nowhere to recover. And Otis, however, out of the way, Otis drops down Kaiser. Otis with a headbutt to the back of Kaiser. I don't think that was Otis was looking for. I think he was looking for a headbutt to the chest or the upper region of the chest of Kaiser, but he's not going to complain after hitting that. That looked brutal, and now both men. And now Kaiser just squished in between these two. And now a celebration there by Alpha Academy. Chad Gable now looks for a deadlift German suplex here to love with Kaiser. Impressive strength by Gable. Got Kaiser out the way. Well, Kaiser gets out the pinfall here. So it's now looking to clear the ring. As Gable now hit with a huge chop, but it was actually cleared the ring here. Huge moment here in this matchup. As Gable now having taken a tag there, but Otis takes down Kaiser with a huge punch. And Chad Gable fired up once again here. Gable now a huge elbow to the top of the head as Gable. I think we all know what Chad Gable was thinking here. Chad Gable thinking moonsault. Impressive maneuver there. Chad Gable now. Otis there was something in the crowd. I'm not sure what he was looking at, but Vinci has recovered now. As Gable now looking for the O'Connor roll German suplex. He hits this matchup. Could be over. O'Connor roll German suplex to Kaiser. Vinci into the ring to break it up. This seals the matchup for Imperium. I think Gable is a little bit annoyed, and Kaiser's been busted open here. Gable looking for a huge knee, but Kaiser out of the way and going for just directing traffic on the outside of the ring. Doesn't look too happy with what he's seen here tonight from Imperium. Now Kaiser just working on the arm here of Chad Gable with a huge stomp there, possibly dislocating the arm there and the wrist of Gable. And now Kaiser looking for a suplex of his own. The ring general looking on. It's now Kaiser just wipes the mat with the face of Gable here. Gable now possibly looking for a breather here, but this is not where he wants to be in the corner of Imperium. As Gable now looking to fight back here. I imagine the crowd are firmly behind Alpha Academy here of the two teams, but impressive manoeuvre there by Ludwig. But Chad Gable definitely realised that Gable now it's a hot tag to Otis. So Otis now runs in, hold up low, put arm drag. Ludwig misses the huge uppercut possibly there to Gable. This match is still going in this one. As Otis now thinking back elbow, but Gable will punch to the back of the head. And now Otis with a German suplex of his own. Not sure how this match is going to end, but surely at some point one of these two will look at the better of the other. As Otis now launches Kaiser into the middle, or not into the middle ring, but it's going to fall in the middle ring. Here's Otis now thinking for the caterpillar here, fired up here, Otis looking for. Kaiser penalty gets it. Otis now. Perhaps thinking about putting this one away here. Otis looking for a spinning back elbow as he gets it. But Kaiser rolls out. Otis now tagging back in Gable here. Kaiser recovered on the outside, and you can see that cut there of Kaiser. Kaiser just perhaps looking for a few words of wisdom here from Gunther of what he should do to get this match up won. As Kaiser spots this opportunity here, Kaiser runs in, huge uppercut. Gable there, it took too long there to want into the crowd as Kaiser made his way into the ring. And now, Kaiser, what's he thinking here? Vinci to the top. Perhaps thinking about putting this one away here. Giovanni Vinci from the middle rope. Pleasant move there by Imperium. As now Vinci launches Otis to the outside. Into the pinfall here. To go forward to Backlash. 1, 2, 3. And Imperium are going to be heading to Backlash to fight for the Tag Team Championships. Up against a mystery tag team from Monday Night Raw. But what a matchup we saw here between Imperium and Alpha Academy. Alpha Academy almost got the matchup won, but in the end, a huge move delivered by Imperium got the matchup won for them. And the words with some Gunther on the outside helped with the Kaiser there. Obviously that huge cut on Kaiser's head possibly wasn't helping him in this match. That's why he tagged out. And as you can see, Gunther happy that Imperium got the matchup won here, and those two are going to be heading to Backlash to fight for the Tag Team Championships. But to imagine that Gunther has got something big in his future as well. Oh, what a moment we have here on Smackdown with John Cena making a return to the blue brand here on Friday Night Smackdown. What another action we've seen Imperium pick up the win. We'll see Sami Zayn pick up a huge win over Kofi Kingston in our main event, in our starting matchup, And just for our main event here comes John Cena, man making his return here to Friday Night Smackdown. Let's see what John Cena has to say here on Smackdown. Well, before Cena could get any words out here, it seems like someone has something to say. And well, I think we all know who that is. It's Karrion Kross making his debut here on Friday Night Smackdown. And while he's making his weight here, as Karrion Kross is here. And the room has just changed. The atmosphere in this arena has just shifted. As John Cena is waiting in the ring, meanwhile Karrion Kross is slowly, methodically making his way down to the ring here. And I wonder what Karrion Kross has to say. Or maybe what Karrion Kross is in his mind right now. Let's see what Karrion Kross has got planned here for John Cena. Well, the atmosphere has shifted here in the arena. Cena and Karrion Kross is essentially for Cena tells Karrion Kross to bring in. Karrion Kross just so flies in with that huge knee there to Cena. Cena obviously not prepared for action here tonight. Cena possibly not in ring shape here. Cena perhaps just looking to call a promo here tonight. Maybe just announce his return to SmackDown, and maybe just set the scene for what he has planned here on the blue brand. But Karrion Kross has other plans here. As Karrion Kross now just beating down a legend that is John Cena. Karrion Kross perhaps looking for his moment here tonight, his breakout moment here on the main roster. As now he just takes Cena down here. As not often you see Cena in the position he's in right now. As Karrion Kross now goes full mount and raining down with the punches there to Cena, looking for a sharp elbows to the face there of John Cena. Got the last part Scarlett has played in this one. She's not at ringside right now, but she's probably backstage watching on. Happy that Karrion Kross is doing exactly what she has planned. Cena now in the corner here. Cena, whoever gets out of the way here. Karrion Kross. Cena now trying to fight back with Karrion Kross with a huge punch, or a huge kick, sorry, a huge roundhouse kick Now to the face now. It's cross. That's once again on the leg here, Cena. And across now with a huge knee. You can hear the boos running around this arena, but Cena fighting back here. Cena, a jawbreaker here. Cena now looking to fight back, firing the punches here. Cena looking for a huge punch up, but carrying cross. Runs in, takedown. And carrying cross now, it's carrying cross thinking. Cross now hoisting up Cena onto the shoulders there, carrying cross thinking. The F10. It's telling Cena to bring it here. But I don't think Cena's in any way, shape or form able to do so. He's carrying cross now. Just running down the elbows there. What's carrying cross thinking? Cena rolling to the outside here. Crossover, grab the steel chair. Cena making his way up here. Cena, we know, is not going to back down, but just took a huge shot to the head there. And carrying cross now. This is hard to watch here. This cross now just rains down the chair shots to the head and face of John Cena here. Cross now about just warding off anyone that's thinking about coming out here to save Cena. Any security, any referees, anyone who thinks about getting in his way here. Cena's head just ricochets off the LED board there of the ring post. Cena now, what anyone is carrying cross up planned. Carrying cross launches Cena into the sharp edge, busting open Cena here. And carrying cross now. Totally Cena around and launched him again into that ring post. Crossover, what's he got planned here? Cross back into the ring and just stalking his prey here. Carrying cross. What's he thinking? Carrying cross. Fall into the face now. Pat's thinking for the cross hammer here. Cross hammer to Cena. And perhaps message sent by carrying cross. Well, here we are in the main event of Smackdown, determining who will take on Dolph Ziggler at Backlash for the Intercontinental title. And at first is the A-lister, the most musty WWE superstar in WWE history, according to The Miz. The Miz, obviously former Intercontinental Champion, has faced Dolph Ziggler before for this title, but tonight let's find out who his opponent is going to be and get this main event underway. And who's going to be taking on The Miz here tonight? It looks like it's going to be Mustafa Ali, a man who obviously a few years ago was building up momentum, but unfortunately an injury put him on the sidelines. Like Mustafa Ali out here tonight looking to make good and that momentum he had a few years ago and finally get his moment here in WWE. Let's get this match up underway. Let's see if Ali can defeat the veteran, The Miz. And what unlike we've seen, obviously seen John Cena return attacked by carrying cross. We've seen some incredible matches as well earlier on in the show. And now The Miz is taking on Mustafa Ali. I think The Miz is just saying to Mustafa Ali, this is not your time. You're like, The Miz probably is underestimating Mustafa Ali going into this one here. This has been a former two-time WWE champion, former United States champion, tag team champion, intercontinental champion. The Miz with a huge boot there to the jaw of Mustafa Ali, and now a stomp to the arm there, and a stomp to the midsection of Ali. As I mentioned, Ali a few years ago was meant to be in an Elimination Chamber match. Obviously, Mustafa Ali's injury led to Kofi Kingston going against the man that The Miz is imitating there with a kick there to the face of Mustafa Ali at WrestleMania. Obviously, supporting Kofi Mania, Mustafa Ali's injury was one of the most unfortunate ones that led to a great moment. Mustafa Ali here tonight is looking for his moment, looking to build his momentum. Once again, Mustafa Ali drops him down in the face there with a reverse Alabama slam there, a variation into a face buster. And now Ali going after the so The Miz. Surprised The Miz has not brought Marisa at ringside or anyone at ringside to help him here tonight, but clearly Miz feels like and do it under his own. And Mustafa Ali with a tornado DDT off the ropes into the pinfall after the springboard tornado DDT. 1, 2, and Miz out at 2. It's going to take more than that to take down the A-lister. Mustafa Ali now into the top rope, but the Miz smartly taking down Ali. Now runs in with a huge double axe handle there. And the Miz, what's the Miz thinking here? Just looking to show disrespect to a man who could well be the future of the WWE, but the Miz clearly does not believe in Mustafa Ali is the future. So Miz just taking a moment to get a breather here, but Mustafa Ali runs in, huge forward, launches the Miz. Looking for a senton move, but the Miz out of the way there. Just on the wherewithal to get out of the way there in the end. And the Miz runs in, huge big boot to the face of Mustafa Ali. And the Miz, the second rope, looking for a missile drop kick. And the Miz just mocking the crowd here tonight as Mustafa Ali launching into the corner. Miz launching himself into the corner with classic Miz there. I was just saying, is this all Mustafa Ali has to give? Again, the Miz, let's take Mustafa Ali lightly. The Miz looking for a big boot, Ali out of the way. Ali now looking for another tornado DDT. It's a very coordinated Miz for his feet here. The Miz runs in, drop kick to the leg. Smart there by the Miz, going into the leg of Mustafa Ali. Obviously utilises the figure 4. And the Miz imitated a certain someone, as we know, with these it kicks he caused on. And Miz now perhaps thinking this one is over. The Miz putting Mustafa Ali to the centre of the ring here tonight. In the ring here. I'm going to put this one away here to head to Backlash and win this IC title in the World Contendership match. And Miz looking for the skull crushing finale, sorry. Oh, Mustafa Ali here. Ali hit with the skull crushing finale. Is that it? To head to Backlash and face Dolph Ziggler. 1, 2. Ali last second. Somehow. With the shoulders up here. And I think the crowd are chanting, let's go Miz. I'm not sure how serious they are about that as it is now. That's looking for submission hold there, but Ali turns it around. Mustafa Ali now runs in, drop kick to the face of the Miz. Ali now drop kick dangles the Miz once again. And the Miz now rolling to the outside. Mustafa Ali looking to launch himself over the top of the crossbody. Throwing it all out here to win here tonight is Mustafa Ali as he runs in with his senton. Mustafa Ali now looking at the crowd and fire himself up here. Mustafa Ali Miz with a huge haymaker there, taking down Ali. And Miz now looking for a big boot once again. Ali out of the way. Ali now integrated to the Miz. Ali now into the ring. Mustafa Ali now rushes himself up and over the top of the ropes here. Mustafa Ali firing at the crowd here. This is Mustafa Ali's moment. It's happening now. The Miz into the ring. Ali to the top. The Miz is getting up. Like Mustafa Ali possibly thinking 450. The Miz getting up. Ali now causing crossbody. Another senton. Didn't really get much of it though. It's not stopping Ali from rolling on through this matchup as Mustafa Ali now looking for a 450 to the Miz. Is it going to put away the Miz here tonight? 1, 2. The Miz somehow with his shoulders up here. And Ali cannot believe it. Mustafa Ali now that's thinking springboard. Crossbody, but the Miz out of the way. Miz now. Listen up Ali. Miz dropping Ali down face first. I think the Miz is thinking about putting this one away here. Miz now going into their legs, possibly thinking figure 4 at some point in this matchup. And Ali now going into the corner here. It's not where you want to be if you're Ali right now. And Miz runs in with a huge boot across the face. So now the Miz looking for the figure 4. Miz looking to lock in the figure 4 leg lock to put away Mustafa Ali here tonight. But when the torque on the legs here, Mustafa Ali can tell he's in pain here. Will Mustafa Ali be able to find a way out of this one though? And fighting in this one, Mustafa Ali Looking to reverse the pressure here. He's going to be able to. Mustafa Ali manages to find a way out of it, forcing the Miz to break the hold. Now Ali, what's he thinking here? Mustafa Ali hoisting up the Miz, looking for a double leg gutbuster. And Mustafa Ali, the crowd here tonight, getting behind Ali in the main event. Mustafa Ali able to put it out here and get the victory to take himself to Backlash. Mustafa Ali got a Spanish fly off the top rope into the pinfall. 1, 2, and Miz again somehow finds a way out. Mustafa Ali now thinking about putting this one away. Mustafa Ali rolls through, looking for the slingshot neck breaker. Ali now to the top. Ali thinking 054 maybe here. Mustafa Ali switches it around, 054 this time to put away the Miz. 1, 2, 3. Mustafa Ali is heading to Backlash to face Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental title, and what a matchup that promises to be. Obviously Dolph Ziggler, a multi-time Intercontinental champion, but Mustafa Ali picking up a huge win over here against the Miz here, proving that it's going to be a tough competitor for Dolph Ziggler at Backlash. But we're going to have to get to Backlash, it's only a few days away, but will Ali be able to get the victory and make himself a champion for the first time here in WWE? We'll see you guys at Backlash, and what a way to end Smackdown.